Very solid and good product. I like the air lumbar flexibility and the extended long foot holding system. Will recommend to other. Initially, I learned about this type of device by watching the Teeter infomercial. I immediately thought this concept would be beneficial for me. I suffer from degenerative disc disease and degenerative joint disease, osteoarthritis. In fact, the joints in my shoulders were so bad that both had to be surgically replaced. The disc disease is especially prevalent in my lower back. The marketing for Teeter was well done, but the price point was too much to take a chance on, especially for a machine that I didn't know how I'd physically react to. I looked into less expensive alternatives and my research led me to the INNOVA device. This machine is everything I could have hoped for. This Amazon purchase was delivered promptly in a well-packaged box. The company took care to protect all the parts with a combination of styrofoam and plastic wrapping. The small parts, screws, washers, nuts, and assembly wrenches, were smartly shipped in a compartmentalized and labeled plastic clamshell packaging. Upon looking at the various parts, one said, "Oh, I am going to have to get into an IKEA frame of mind." But, after spending about 10 minutes ingesting the easy-to-understand setup directions, I was reassured that there would be no real problem in doing this by myself. I am happy to report that the assembly was straightforward and not very time-consuming at all. It took me an hour and a half while watching TV and having coffee. I would think it would be fun to do with a family member. I added the picture to demonstrate the completed dimension. The fact that the device can be folded so that the base segments come together is a big plus. Now, using the device. There are a few things I learned right away. The first being that there should be someone with you during your first attempt to do an inversion. You just don't know how your body will react to a new and unique physical experience, and you certainly don't want to get stuck in an inversion while you're testing your various machine settings. The second recommendation is to not go full inversion on the first try, and third, please note there will be adjustments to make. These will include the height factor on the center beam adjustment bar. Even though placing it on your precise height is simple, your body proportions may require you to move it up or down a notch. Pay close attention to achieving a firm center of gravity. This is very important because you want to have total control over your inversion, particularly the ease of going into and coming out of it as well as the rate of movement. The headrest is also adjustable. You don't want your head to be higher than the headrest, and it will be up to you how to utilize the air support at mid-machine. My conclusion. This machine has helped my back and neck issues profoundly. I use it almost every day and I am at a point where I love getting on it. I actually feel the separation of the vertebra and the stretching of my muscles. In my case, the routine I do also greatly helps my prosthetic shoulder joints. The machine is very smooth. It also gives me a feeling of confidence that it isn't going to collapse or fall apart while I am using it. I am a big guy, 230 pounds, so I worry about such things. The foot lock release bar is an example of thoughtful engineering, and the ankle clamps are not uncomfortable. I've read about people saying that you should wear athletic shoes while using the machine. I fully agree. The sneakers give my feet a feeling of greater support. Click link in description for more reviews. Tell me the product you are looking for and I will check it for you for free. Please subscribe today to my channel.